Welcome in to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. I am a level 1 CMT and full-time trader. Today we're going to look at Injective. We're going to start off on the 4-hour, then we'll zoom out to the bigger picture, the weekly, everything in between. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want more help navigating these markets, get access to our private Telegram alerts group where we stay on top of everything on a daily basis. A lot of extra content in there that you can get access there through Patreon. Check it below. Let's get right to it. Injective protocol from our swing highs back on mid-March to our swing lows in mid-April. Month difference there. Now we have our fib extension. So where we can look to, assuming the lows are in, right? If you take these lows out, then this is null and void. But assuming the lows are in and altcoins are getting ready to move higher, right? Or at least injective, right? We want to be aware of the fib scale, right? These are just areas of interest. So if they coincide with a major moving averages, could be a bigger area of interest. And we so happen to have that right now. The 382 for Injective is right at just above 27, right? So about $1 higher from where we are. And also you see the 200 EMA there in the pink. Okay, if we can close above that, then the odds would improve for our next level, right? We have to take out these swing highs, and then also that's kind of our bigger resistance zone, because we have the 0.5 and we have swing high to swing low pivot here, right? Previous support flips to resistance. So that starts around the $30 mark, 30 to 31, right? Then we can climb up the stairs more. We have the 618 just above that. Again, previous swing, you can't even make this stuff up. It's like right there in the charts, right? The resistance, the support flips to resistance right at another key fib scale, right? 618. These are going to be pivotal for Injective when we get there. So first and foremost, overtake 27, then we got 30 to 31, then we got 34 to 35, right? Then we can work our way back up to the next one, right? And pick ourselves back up, climb up the stairs, and shake off all the bearish. All right, so if we zoom out, let's go to the daily now, right? Some cause for concern so far is we are, under the 200. So anytime you're looking at a chart, you got to be a little bit more bearish than bullish if you're under the 200 EMA. That's the pink line here, right? So we got rejected off it back in late April after our rally up, right? Came back down. So far, kind of holding these lows, right? Now we have like a swing low support zone here. Okay, that's around 23. So we're moving up today, right? Yesterday and today, right? Good sign so far, right? We're attempting to close above the 21 EMA, the yellow line, for the first time in a while, right? We have not been closed above the 21 EMA since March 15th. Look at that. So if we can do that, that's the anomaly in this whole chart, and you want to be paying attention because maybe the bulls are starting to wake up again. Okay, so you want to watch for things that haven't happened in a while, right? Rejection off the 21, rejection off the 21, rejection off the 21. Maybe not. Maybe so, right? The odds are rejection off the 21. But if we close today and we are above 2580, the bulls could be coming out to play again, right? Especially after multiple tests of these swing lows. That's usually a good sign, kind of a triple test there. Now, if you want to say, oh, that might be a triple bottom. Well, it might be, but not until we take out these highs. Double bottoms, triple bottoms, that would only confirm if you take out the previous swing high, which is $30. So if we flip 30, triple bottom, and hell yeah, rock star, okay? Let's go out to the weekly and see the bigger time frames, right? Injective got smashed at these highs. Bad timing, 65% drawdown from high to low. But this low wick, right? Look at where it went, right to all this previous consolidation here, right? All these weeks before we got our kind of big move up. So if we make another move, right, we'd like to kind of match that and go back up that well. That would be a super bullish move. If you get these like kind of U-turns, right, we start to go down and then just kind of reverse. That is great for a long-term bottom. But we don't have that yet, right? We obviously need a slightly bigger candle. So maybe it's this week, maybe it's next week, right? Maybe we get that. Maybe we say we close here. Right, what we need to be looking at is about a 30% move. Can Injective do that? Well, there's a 44%, there's a 32%, there's a 22%. So obviously it moves when it wants to. It hasn't happened in a long ass time, right? December of last year is the last time that happened, but that is what we would be looking for a substantial evidence that the bulls are back for Injective. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's just at least get back above the 21, right? That's not too much to ask. So these kind of previous swing lows, you can see once we drop down, right, we haven't really tested the swing lows again. So that's also the 21-week EMA right on the $30 mark. So that's really where you would look for a high time frame, maybe pause, hesitation. We got to flip that back to support before, the higher numbers can be talked about. So until then, odds are maybe down, right? We're trying to pick ourselves up here. Sideways, right? Consolidation after a big move is typically normal. But bullish move, right? We talked about this on our live stream yesterday. We try to do live streams daily, 6:15 Eastern time during the week. This big move down, and then right, if you put on closing prices, right? And then you continue move down here. This is oftentimes bullish, right? Where you get this bigger move. It's kind of a falling channel after a move down. That typically breaks back to the upside. Bitcoin did that back at the start of the bull run. Big move down and just kept falling, right? So that's kind of what I got for Injective for you. Hopefully you found that somewhat helpful. Let's get to our quote and card of the day, and we'll cut you loose. Take a good hard look at people's ruling principle, especially the wise, what they run away from and what they seek out. Couldn't agree more. Card of the day. Lamborghini Reventon. We gave a sneak peek on the stream last night. One of the rarest Lambos there is. Didn't make it to production, but if you say it's just the Murcielago, well, you'd kind of be right. It is based off of that. This was supposed to be, I believe, the successor to the Murcielago, and it's like look a little too similar, right? So the what is now the Aventador, it became this, and you can kind of see the effects of these taillights, but and the exhaust is like absolutely exactly like Aventador, but this looked too much like the Murcielago, and I agree. Like, I mean, it was almost the same thing, right? You just changed like the lights a little bit. So they went to a little bit more refined version of the Aventador, and there you go. So they made a couple of these, I think like less than 10. Don't quote me on that, but not many. And here's one, and he's just in the goddamn grass, right? That scares me. Look at all the shit on the tires. You got like 1 of 10, and we're just like going off road with it. All right, I'll end it there. It's some billionaire in Italy, you can tell. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching this long. If you have, kudos to you. Have a great weekend.